Hey there, Heather Ho there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to another PC Replay Baseball video. It is Friday. It is time to do the regular season mode, day one. And of course, this weekend we'll do playoffs. So I give you the American League and National League. We have 18 teams, 9 in each league. You have the 61 Yankees, who had Roger Maris and Mickey Mantle in that home run race. 1962, they won the World Series. 62 Angels, who shocked everyone in their second year of being an expansion team, putting up numbers against the American League, doing well. The 64 White Sox, the Go-Go Sox. The 65 Twins, who went to the World Series and should have won the World Series, but lost Game 7 on home turf to the Dodgers. Fun fact, in all the Twins' World Series appearances, 65, 87, and 91, they have only lost once as the home team. Only once. And that was Game 7 of the 65 World Series. 67 Bo Sox, the impossible dream, 1,000-1 to win the AL. Of course, in those days, you had to win the AL to go to the World Series. No two playoff rounds. It was one playoff round. Just one. The 68 Tigers, team that overcame race riots and all that to win the World Series. They were down 3-1 to the Cardinals and somehow pulled it out in games 5, 6, and 7, including that Jim Northrup triple that Kurt Flood fumbled on. Yeah, the 67 Red Sox were so close they lost Game 7 of the World Series. 69 Orioles, the team that should have won the World Series with their power, but they wasn't. The 69 A's with a surprise in the Western Division with Reggie Jackson looking good. And, of course, that was the second year that the A's were in California after being sold from Kansas City. And the 69 Washington Senators, weird news about Washington. They were a team from 1901 to 1960, but they moved to Minnesota to become the Twins, and then they put an expansion team in Washington because they wanted baseball in the nation's capital, especially JFK. Yeah, the 69 Nats with Ted Williams as manager. They did pretty good. I think they were 82 and 80 in the regular season, but the rest of the time in Washington, they sucked and then moved to Texas. Nationally, we have the 60 Milwaukee Braves, the Braves franchise before I went to Atlanta. Pretty good team. The 1960 Pirates, who won the World Series. Bill Mazeroski, 9th inning home run off of Roth Terry. 61 Reds, who looked like they were going to do well against the Yankees, but they fell flat. Especially, what was it, Game 4? They had a chance to beat the Yankees, but Roger Maris and Mickey Mantle both hit home runs or something. Oh, no, sorry. What is his name? Johnny Blanchard hit that home run with Roger Maris. 62 Giants, who almost won the World Series against the Yankees. And as Charlie Brown said in that famous strip, oh, why didn't McCovey hit the ball a few feet higher? Because if it did, then it would have been past Richardson and probably would have won the game for the Giants in Game 7. The 63 Dodgers, I would have went with like the 60... Oh, no, sorry. I would have said 66 Dodgers. But then again, the 63 Dodgers did shut down the Yankees and sweep the Yankees, which was impossible. Koufax and Drysdale were on that year. 64 Phillies, one per franchise. 64 Phillies, who should have won the World Series. In fact, went to the World Series. In fact, they actually printed World Series tickets. But then they had that 10-game losing streak that was pitiful. One of the most massive collapses in Major League history. I believe the 87 Blue Jays as well. Of course, I'm a Toronto fan, so I can say that. The 67 Cardinals that took care of the impossible dream. I would have went with the 68 squad because Bob Gibson was just that damn dominant. I know that the pitcher's mound controversy was there because it was like very low, and then they raised it up in 69. The 69 Cubs, who looked like they were going to win the East, especially with Ron Santo doing his clicking heels thing, and then I think he stopped after fan dissatisfaction or something. But then the Cubs were supposed to win. They led the NL East in September until the 69 Mets came along with their magical season. I mean, dude, the 69 Mets, I believe, never had a season above second last in the National League before 1969. And then they came out of freaking nowhere. Seaver and a young Nolan Ryan came out of freaking nowhere to win. You got Sloboda and Weiss in the... Was it Weiss? No, Sloboda and Agee in the outfield making all those damn catches. And the Mets won the NL East, beat the Braves in the NLCS, and beat the Orioles in 5. Now, there's going to be a massive caveat. Now, for one thing, one data before is going to be upset because there's no Cleveland team here. But I didn't pick the teams. It was just in the set. And Cleveland, I don't think the 60s, they really had a good team at all. Like, this was the disappointing part of Cleveland history. Regardless of that. And number 2 is there are some teams with some controversial stuff. Now, as you know, I have had some seasons and all that. I picked up the 61 and 69 season. 61 because, the home run chase and all that. And 69 because, the first year with the LCS and all that. And, of course, I had no clue that after the regular season, they would not do playoffs, quote unquote. And format, so I have to make my own postseason. Nevertheless, there are some things here. And I just realized I forgot to do an option here. Save arrow season options. Playing strict order? Fuck that. I'm not playing strict order. Regardless of that. So, I had 61 and 69 seasons. So, as you can see, in the American League, there are 4 teams from 61 or 69. In the National League, there are 3. Now, Oakland and Washington did not take top 4 in the 69 season. I already did. So, thus, if they get in the top 4, good for them. So, I decided for fairness, because the fact is the 69 Orioles and the 61 Yankees not only took top 3 in 61 and 69, they won the whole damn thing. So, it's not fair that the 61 Yankees and the 69 Orioles, if they make it to the final, the top 2. I make it top 2 because I would like to do an LCS for tomorrow. They would get in because, well, I mean, you already won. So you already know you're going to be from 1 to 21, and you can't win for any reason. So there'll be plenty of spoilers, if you will. And then the top 2 American League teams not named Yankees and Orioles will get in. I mean, I look at it, and I'm like, we have 1, 2, 3. We do have 3 teams that went to the World Series from the American League. So anyway, that's why. Yeah, because the Yankees and Orioles have already claimed their spots and are already in the tournaments as a top seed no matter what. But the National League has a little bit of a different narrative. The 61 Reds did take 4th place in the 61 thing. However, if they do win the NLCS, if you will, they're definitely top 2. If they take 3rd place, they do better than the 69 season. So, if that happens, if the Reds take top 3, then their 69 seasons thing will be deleted. Because they did better, then the 4th place spot will be up for grabs in 1969. 1961, excuse me. Yeah, so 4th place I'm thinking the Dodgers will take over in 61, that 4th place spot. And remember, 4th place is important because it's your last chance to qualifier. And the 69 Cubs and Mets, because they had the 69 season. The 69 Cubs did take 2nd, and the Mets did not place in the top 4. If the 69 Mets do take top 4, they're in no matter what. That's just fine. However, if for some unforeseen reason the 69 Cubs not only win, they win the NL and win the World Series, or even take 2nd, that raises a conundrum. It means that they will actually have a better season than the 69 squad. So what I would do, if they take 1st or 2nd in this Diamond Decade thing, is the 69 the Cubs from the 69 season, that will be taken out, because the Cubs did just as well. What will happen is the Astros, who took 3rd, will jump to 2nd place. So Houston takes 2nd. Now remember, it's important because if you win your thing, you've got seeds from 1 to 21. And then if you're 2nd, you get seeds 22 to 42. And then 43 to 64 if you're 3rd. So seeding is important because it determines who you face and if you get home field. If you're top 32, you get home field for at least 1 round. However, if the 69 Cubs take 3rd or 4th, then they will not have that. The 69 Cubs would not be kept because, the 69 Cubs, that's worse than their 69 season. So that just moves up. So in that case, if the 69 Cubs take 3rd place, then whoever loses the ALCS will take 3rd, and then I'll find a 4th place in the National League. Okay? Sounds hard? It is. Anyway, let's look at the schedule. And I am going to do Pittsburgh and the Mets. 2 World Series champions against each other. I have a soft spot for the 69 Mets because I know plenty of Met fans, like Jim Schmiedeberger and Eddie Geik from Blue Shirt Underground Radio. And as I'm taping this, there's the big news over in Rangerland about Jacob Trouba being traded to the Ducks. So they're doing a show at 10 o'clock tonight. So anyhow, give them some work. Okay, so Pittsburgh. Ferdinand, Grote, Skinner, Nelson, Clemente, Burgess, Hoke, Mazeroski. Oh yeah, the pitcher spot is there. Like no DHing. The Mets, A.G. Garrett, Glenn Shamsky, Boswell, Sabota, Duffy Dyer. Duffy Dyer? I don't trust Duffy Dyer. There is only one catcher, and that's Jerry Grote. All right. Voila.
We play radio live from
You gotta do it quickly because if you don't, then they can give you copyright strike. So this is 60s style Shea Stadium. There's no left field scoreboard and all that. All right, so Tom Seaver on the bump. He gets Bill Ferdinand, future Astros and Expos manager. Ferdinand, it's a base hit. Shamsky, one guy on, and now he's Dick Grote, MVP of the 1960 season, and a former star player of basketball with Duke. The ball's hit to AG. Will he make the catch? I think he will. It's Tommy AG after all. 1 out of 5 chance. It's a hit. No, sir. It's a hit.
1 out, man on first.
1 out for Bob Skinner. Sachin. Who's out?
2 outs, man on first.
2 outs for Rocky Nelson. Good first baseman. The Pirates. Base hit. Verdon will go to third. So runners on the corners for Roberto Clemente, the Latino legend. I think he was the first great Latin player in the major leagues. And he flies it to left, but Shamsky makes the catch. Pittsburgh.
No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left on. Bottom of the first.
Through law, I am the law. His son Fans played for the Cubs and Expos as the third baseman. Here's Tommy Agee, the man of many catches. But Sachin, he strikes out.
1 out, bases empty.
1 out for Wayne Garrett. Oh, Gales! Sorry, I'm thinking about the facts of life. Third base. Ball to Miles, and he's out. 1 down. 2 down, excuse me.
2 out, bases empty.
Here's Clendenin, first baseman. World Series MVP in '69. I wonder what would have happened if Clendenin did not want to veto a move to Montreal. The Expos drafted Clendenin with an expansion pick. Clendenin refused to go to... Well, he was with Houston. And he refused to go to Montreal, so Houston got Clendenin back in a trade and then traded him to the Mets. Or was it Montreal to the Mets? I think he went to the Mets. I apologize. 1 ticky 2. I think the Expos... No, I think he got a trade back. What was it? Okay, so... My apologies. Okay, so the expansion draft. He was left unprotected. The Pirates left him unprotected, and the Expos picked him up. The Expos traded Clendenin to Houston for Rusty Staub. I was right. Like, he was with Houston. Yeah. And, oh yeah, Jesus Alou went to Houston for Rusty Staub. The Grand Orange. Eric Chabot from Montreal. But Clendenin refused to go to Houston. And Clendenin said that Harry Walker, as the new manager, was racist. So anyway, Kuhn forced the trade through, ordering the Expos to send additional compensation. So anyway, Clendenin had to go back to Montreal, and with extra compensation. But fortunately, they got to keep Rossi Staub. The Expos then traded him to the Mets June 1969 for Steve Renko. Ah, so the Expos did have him. Okay, whatever. Well, anyway, no. And a double to right. Clemente is chasing it, and London is on at second.
2 outs. Man
Here's
on
Archamsky. And he hits a single at the California Barbara. And there is left field inning, and the Mets score first. Okay. It's a single and he...
2 outs. Man on second.
Here's Ken Boswell, second baseman. Pretty good player. Sashi, he's out, but the Mets do put a run on the board.
1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. Top of the second.
Top of the second, Smokey Burgess. I have a cat named Smokey. Count ball the second, Boswell, flip it to first.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Don Hoke. Picked up Bud. He is got a close play. 1 out of 3 chance it was a safe call. It is a safe.
1 out, man on first.
Runner first for Matt. The hero of 1960. Fly ball to center. AG makes the catch.
2 outs, man on first.
Here's Turnwall. Remember, the pitchers have to hit here because it's a representation. Seaver flips it to Hope. Clendenin. And
No runs.
Hope is standing on first.
1 left on. Bottom of the second.
Bottom of the second, and here comes Roberta, who also can make good catches. He takes a lead.
No outs, man on first.
The
defense is playing
I
in
know
corners.
I should have let Duffy Dyer be catcher. I'm like, my ass, Duffy Dyer. I'll pitch, is it? No.
No outs.
There's only
man
one
on
number
first.
that was going to
The defense is playing
them over.
in the corners.
pitch. Group. Grab on the short. This could be a double play. Nope, they'll just get the lead runner. Sometimes that's just as good as throwing
1 out, man on first.
2 outs. I think we're pulling up their bats for back day in that pitcher. Back one pitch? I guess so. Here's Bud Harrelson. Ball 2. Don't make any jokes.
1 out, man on first.
Pitch. And a fly ball to center. A little too short. Grody obviously can't go to second.
2 outs, man
Fly
on
ball to center
first.
field because that's easy for kids. Receiver, can he hit? Answer is no. At least he flew out in that strikeout.
No runs, no hits, and
A lot of people think that when pitchers hit,
top of the
as
third.
long as they don't strike out, it's a good at bat. But people are critical. Burden, ground ball to second, Boswell, Alto. I don't think Boswell was the second baseman when
1
he
out, base is empty.
won the World Series. It had to be someone else. Go. Ground ball to short, out. Yeah, because I don't remember Ken Boswell being
2
in the
out,
Mets
base is
lineup
empty.
in the World Series. Unless I was blind. Speaking of Boswell, oh, that could be an error. Kiss. The skin of his teeth.
2 outs, man on first.
Yeah, I gotta find out. 69 Mets. 69 Mets. Yeah, I don't think Boswell was the second baseman in the World Series, was he? Day starters. Yeah, I know he was. Starters by position, Boswell at second base. I don't think he was. Was he? Like, let's just say game 5, for example. I want to see the rosters. 4 games to 1, yeah. I really want to see, like, baseball work. There we go, baseballreference.com. Really want to see if the Mets did use him at second base. Boswell only played 1 game in the World Series. But my question is, who was the second baseman? Okay, so like game 5, that's a check. Good look. Sorry for the ads. Who was the second baseman for the... Al Weiss moved to second base. Okay. More you know. Here's Rocky. Rounds it to Boswell, and he's out. Yeah, so Al Weiss took over for Boswell.
No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. Bottom of the third.
Pittsburgh was like, fix! Because of me cutting away. Nope. Pop up the second, Maz makes the catch. No,
1 out,
okay.
base is empty.
Here comes Garrett. Makes it.
One out, man on first.
Chill as much. Clendenin. Oh, that could be gone. Small chance it's gone. Nope, it's just a single. And that's powerful,
One out, men on first and second.
Shamsky could bunt. Ground ball short to first. Runners will move. I'm not surprised that Grote didn't go to third because that would have been a fourth out. He just didn't have faith in his abilities. Here's Boswell. Hit or miss. It is a miss. He had a 50-50 chance and he missed it. So 2 runners left in scoring position.
No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left on. Top of the fourth.
On to the fourth. A new background pick for both with the Mets vision. Clemente. Ground ball to short. Out.
One out, bases empty.
Here comes Smokey. Popped up. Boswell says, thank you very much.
Two out, bases empty.
And here comes Don Hoke. Ground ball to third. Out. 3 up, 3 down.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
Nothing doing.
Bottom of the fourth.
Here comes Florida. Double in the corner.
No out, man on second. The defense is playing in
might bunt.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
Well thought. Smokey will have trouble fielding the bunt. Lights out. The sacrifice does work.
One out, man on third. They brought the
Harrison's got to fly one deep. Fly ball to the right, Wilson ball to go. He's going. Well, you had to try, but it's Roberto freaking Clemente.
And none left on. Top of the fifth.
Is this prime Clemente? I guess it could be. Maz popped up to second. Yeah, Mazeroski went to 2 World Series in 60 71 and 2 7-game series, and he had hit in each one of them, if I remember right. Here's Fernlaw. He has to hit. Well, that was a nice swing to left field. Shamsky had to make an effort. Here's Ferdinand. Hit to Harrelson. Out.
And just like that, the inning's over. Bottom of the fifth.
Bottom of the fifth now. What will Seaver do at the plate? Gets it to Hoke and out.
One out, bases empty.
To me, if you don't strike out as a pitcher hitting, you're a star. Well, you don't see pitchers hitting anymore in the major leagues. Just gonna make the catch. Somehow in some way he did.
2 out, bases empty.
80% chance for AG to get a hit and fucked it up. Mazeroski got it. 3 up, 3 down.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning. Top of the sixth.
On to the 6th, and here comes Grote. Pick to Bud, he is out.
One out, bases empty.
Here's Skinner. Deep fly ball, but Shamsky makes the catch. 2 outs.
2 out, bases empty.
Here's Nelson.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3. Bottom of the sixth.
Here comes Clendenin. It's a Demaz. He is out.
One out, bases empty.
Shamsky. Ball to Maz. Second time.
2 out, bases empty.
You rarely see a team. Oh my god! Wow! You don't see that every day.
An easy inning to score.
4-3, 4-3, 4-3. The same scoring play everywhere. Except if you have strike KKK. I shouldn't really say that. You should say 3 hits.
One out, bases empty.
That was not meant to happen. Strikeout for Clemente. Burgess. Grounds out. Well, you must have your stuff if you get Clemente.
Two out,
Swing and miss. Here's Hope. To Harrelson. He's out.
It's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 7th.
Here's Swoboda. Switching. Strikes out.
One out, base is empty.
Here's Grody. Is a rare play. What's the number? It is a 1. Well, either it's a foul or a foul. 45, that's a foul.
One out, base is empty.
Out of play. And a single. Oh, that helped. He got on base with the hit.
One out, man on first.
Here's Harrelson. Off the ball. Looking ball. Nope. He held them to a single.
One out.
Versus second for Tom Terrific.
The defense is playing in at the corners.
They're going to throw this.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
Up, see who's going to bunt. 1 out, moves on poke. Uh-oh, did he fumble? Yeah, he fumbled that. Hope, I think, got a little fancy. Trying to get Grody.
They brought the infield in.
Bases are now juiced for 80. What can he do? He's set. One is in. Oh, he got greedy. He got greedy. But the runners moved to second and third, so Harrelson got caught. Skinner threw home and got him out. Sometimes greed is good, sometimes it's not. Wayne Garrett. Tamaz, out. But the Mets do score. All right.
One run, three hits, one error, and two left on.
2 left on space two. 2-0 Mets. Here's Maz. Session.
One out, base is empty.
Well, here's Law. They're gonna let him hit. I'm actually surprised. I would have yanked him for
2 out, base is empty.
But again, with nobody on base, I think. Yeah, I think with nobody on base,
An easy inning to score.
we need some power.
Bottom of the 8th.
Law, Clendenon, Shemsky, Boswell will be your 3 guys. Clendenon. Oh, that could be gone. No, this is a single. No big deal. It's just a single.
No outs, men on first.
Here's Shamsky.
The defense is playing in at the corners.
He's gonna hit. Any lines out, Skinner makes the catch. Clendenon will wait. He's receive a BF boost.
One out, men on
Here's
first.
Boswell. And Boswell has not really done too well. Now, Boswell's not doing too well, so they're going to let A.C. L. Weiss come in to hit for him, and he'll be playing second base. Just like in real life. So you're going to miss strike 3.
2 outs, men on first.
Swoboda. Pitch. Hit to grow out. So the Mets will have to hold on to 2-0.
No runs, one hit, and one left on. Top of the 9th.
2-0. Substitution at second. That's definitely Weiss. Could have brought Collins. Anyway, Dick Grote at the plate. So it's Grote, Skinner, and Nelson. You're gonna let Grote. Might as well let him hit. They've been played by the shortstop. If it was a lefty, that's the single.
One out, base is empty.
Skinner is gone. It will be Stewart. Dr. Strangeglove, as they call him. Ball to AG. You should be able to make the catch. He does. Rocky Nelson is basically the only hope for the Pirates.
2 outs, base is empty.
And he walks. Now you got Clemente on the
2
bench.
outs, men on first.
I don't know what you do. Pitch in the dirt.
2 outs, men on first.
I don't know. Do you want Clemente to get to Burgess? No, you gotta try. Going right after him. Possible error by Weiss. Oh boy. It is. It's now first and second. Burgess is on back, but they're going to come back. They have to come back. will be Hal Smith. Pretty good hitter. And he grounds to Harrelson. Got him. That will do it. Seaver gets the shutout.
Wins a nail biter. Until next time.
Only 3 hits by the Pirates.
Signing off.
Yeah, only 3 hits by the Pirates. Foden, Nelson, and Hoke. I don't know how many hits. When was Pittsburgh's hit? Well, Foden single. 2 singles in the first and a single in the second. So, Seaver held them to 7 straight scoreless innings. Interesting. Very interesting. Regardless, we will autoplay each month. And all that. I don't know where we kind of end it. I'm like, come on. Let's see. That seems weird. Well, okay, so after April, the 69 Orioles are tied with the 69 Washington squad, but Baltimore cannot qualify for top 2. Washington would be first, Boston second. The 61 Yankees suck right now. 69 Mets lead Pittsburgh by 1 game. The 1 game that they won against those guys. So yeah, so it would be 69 Washington and 67 Boston fighting it out for supremacy. And the Mets and Pittsburgh teams would be fighting for supremacy. Especially the Mets. They on top 4 and 69, so they get a shot to try to improve themselves. And why the hell not? Okay, so after May 69, 67 Red Sox are tied with the 69 Orioles. Of course, as we say, the Orioles would be booted, and in 69 Oakland would be second. 62 Giants now lead the 60 Pirates and the 69 Mets by a game. I think it's December. I think it's September, all the way to September. At least this September. I don't know how many months you have to. Yeah. I'm just trying to get my food. I ordered for Wendy's today because I actually had to go to the ODSP office for disability payments and give my pay stubs because it determines how much money the government gives me. I think that's right. The government gives me money on the 20th this month instead of the 31st, the end of the month, because it's Christmas. 61 Yankees and 69 Orioles are tied. 67 Red Sox are technically first, with the White Sox and Twins tied for second. Giants are first, the Mets are second. So here we go. Yeah, I can't have 61 Yankees and 69 Orioles because they've already won their term. If they didn't win, if they took second, third, or fourth, it's different. But because they won the whole thing, that's a problem. July 31st, Orioles and Yankees still 1-2. 67 Red Sox would play the 65 Twins. 62 Giants lead Milwaukee and St. Louis by 3 games each. There we go. That's mine. All right, so after August, why did they do like? Oh, that's right, because 9 National League teams and they don't want interleague. All right, so Baltimore leads the 67 Red Sox by 6. 61 Yankees are behind. But yeah, Baltimore can't do it. 67 Red Sox in the lead. Yankees can't do it. So Washington right now has second place. So nothing and all that. 60 Braves lead the 62 Giants, but and have 2 games in hand. But at least the Giants would make it. St. Louis is poor back in that regard. I'm just gonna check the schedule. 69 Orioles. The last game is they play 160 games up to October. Okay, so yeah, they play in the month. Simulcast. I don't know how that goes. Yeah, we have a lot of 8 because one team is always getting the rub, if you will. All right, so after September, Baltimore leads Boston by 8. And the Yankees are third. 60, but because, as I said, Orioles and Yankees can't do it because they won their tournaments and it would be fair. 67 Red Sox are in first. Washington and Minnesota are battling for second and a chance to play the 67 Red Sox. Right now, the 60 Braves lead the 62 Giants by 1 game, but 2 games in hand. And the 67 Cardinals look like they're the only team that can catch them. I think it's like, how does Game Simulcast work? Guess you can't do that? Oh, maybe. Oh, auto setup. An inning delay. The start. Inning delay, I don't know what that would mean. Like it would go to the top of the ninth? The last game is the 27th. Okay, so we'll autoplay the 27th. I'll stop on the 27th. Because that's like a... Should I stop on the 27th? Actually, no, I should be waiting... 25th? No, it's going to the end of the month, right? Yeah, it goes to the... October 27th is the last day. Do we have any races now? Okay, autoplay the day, I guess. Yeah, I'm like, do we have like a... Okay, so the Orioles and Yankees are tied. Or 1-2, but that's not right. 6-7 Red Sox are up by 12. Minnesota's only a few games back of Washington for third for that spot to get in against Boston. Because remember, the Orioles and Yankees can't be 1-2. Milwaukee leads the Giants by 3, and the Cards are 6-0 back. I don't know. Probably simulate to the 24th and see if we have any races left. I find. See. We'll see about that. Okay. The 25th. So the Orioles lead the Yankees by 8. How many days are left? There's only 3 days. Yeah, there's only like 3 days left. Okay, so let's see. Orioles and Yankees are 1-2, but can't be. The 67 Red Sox have clinched first place. Oh, yeah, Minnesota and Washington still have to face each other. Oh, wow. Look at that. Okay, so, yeah, Minnesota and Washington, with 3 games left, play each other. So, yeah, Minnesota and Washington is going to be winner take all. 67 Red Sox can't be taken out of third place. Well, with the Orioles and Yankees playing, they can't win because they've already won. So the 67 Red Sox are hosting the ALCS. The question is who's going to head to Boston, Minnesota or Washington, and they play each other. In Minnesota, best of 3. 2 wins, you're in. You get the Red Sox. The National League, it's set in stone for Milwaukee. They're hosting. However, the 62 Giants and the 67 Cardinals are fighting for second place. because that is important to make the playoffs. So we will schedule San Fran, St. Louis. So we're just gonna do like quick look-ins and all that. We're gonna do quick look-ins, if you will, like 7th inning letdowns. Both teams decide to throw some cautionary moves.
Replay radio live from San Francisco.
From Candlestick.
Top first.
All right, so let's go to the 7th. It is 4-4 tie. Inning 8, 7-4. It looks good for the Mets. Okay, the Mets 7-6. Ooh, it's a dogfight. Don Larson, the hero of the Yankees in 1956, on the mound for the Giants. Don Clendenon, 1-for-4. He's coming up, and that could be a hit. It is not. He played by the Giants. Oh yeah, I'm still over for him.
One out, base is empty.
Here's Svoboda. Svoboda. And he walks. Here comes Ed Charles. 166.
One out, man on first.
Battling the Mendoza line. They're going to take Ed Charles out, and it will be Crankle. He's going to come in to pinch hit. And he pops up the second.
Two outs, man on first.
Steffi Dyer. They're going to need a new pitcher. Catcher. So it's going to be Garrett. Wayne Garrett's going to come in to pinch hit. And a base hit. Runners on first and third. Now it's up to Weiss.
Two outs, men on first and third.
He has got a home run. No, they're going to take Weiss out. It'll be Gaspar. Surprise. They're going to take Gaspar and a foul out. Nice catch.
No runs, one hit, and 2 left on.
They could have walked Weiss to get to Taylor.
Bottom of the 9th.
But then they're like, the Mets are going to use a substitution. Ron Taylor, is he the closer by proxy? No, we're going with Tug. We're going with the Tug. We're going with Tugger. And Garrett at third. J.C. Martin's going to come in to catch. And second base will be Boswell. Obviously. Should be Boswell. Bernie Bowman is going to come out. Bowman's coming out, and it will be Stretch McCovey. Flies to left. Coulon makes the catch. One down.
One out, base is empty.
For Harvey Kuhn. They're taking him out, and it will be Haller. And will come up. And he will whiff.
Two out, base is empty.
Chuck Hiller. And it will be Manny Moda. They're going to probably try to trick him. Strike 3, McGraw gets him, and the Mets win 7-6.
New York wins a close
Giants
one.
can't believe it.
Goodbye, everybody.
62 Giants cannot believe it. Gentry beats Stu Miller. McGraw is 14 save. Ed Charles the hero. So that loss helps the Cardinals. If they could beat the 64 Phillies, then it's a tie.
Replay radio is live from Philadelphia. Top first.
A lot of you probably thought that, oh, that's Veterans Stadium. Nope! Connie Mack Stadium, aka Shy Park, which was Philly's exclusive after the A's moved to Kansas City in 1955. So we're going to go to the 7th. 3-0 looks good. 4-0. Philly at 4-0. Oh man, Cardinals now have Hughes on the mound. They have to take him out. Come on. And it will be Darryl Maxwell who's going to come in to pinch hit against Dennis Bennett. And a fly to center. Nice catch by Gonzalez. One down.
One out, base is
Brock. So here goes Brock. He strikes out. Bennett. Looking for the complete game victory.
2 outs, base is
Out
empty.
the Giants. Remember. Here's Juliet. That did it. Bennett throws a 3-hit shutout Cardinals can't believe it. They were supposed to win.
From all of us at Replay Games,
They were supposed to take advantage of a choke job by the Giants. Bennett beats Braz, and he's the MVP. Well, come on. Where be? Other NL games. Oh, come on. The 63 Dodgers won 0. Kovacs beats Holtzman. And it was Pittsburgh who beat Milwaukee. Lobby Burdette, but the 60 Braves don't need it. So Washington, Minnesota, first to 2 wins. First to 2 gets the trip to Boston for the LCS. And gets to host the LCS games, too.
Replay Radio is live from Minnesota. Top
from Minnesota, and I think you thought it was going to be the Metrodome. Nope, it's Metropolitan Stadium, where the Twins played outdoors from 1961 to 1981 before moving to the Dome in 1982. And you didn't know that. Top of the 7th, 4-2. It will be to the 9th, 4-2 Washington, and here comes Dallinser. Base hit. This would be good for Washington.
No out.
City Washington to get in. Here's Lee May. They're going to take their chances, and it will be Casanova. Raul Casanova, that is. Will come up, and nice catch by the shortstop. It was a lefty. That was a hit.
One out. Man on first.
Here's Frank Howard, who's known for his big home run power. Not this time. No continue. That's to be expected.
2 outs. Man on first.
2 outs for Epstein, who's pretty good. You don't want to take him out. And a line out. So Minnesota will have to score twice
One
in the 9th inning.
Bottom of the 9th.
And Darnell Knowles is coming in. Do they have another closer or something? They're gonna use Higgins. They're gonna use Higgins to save it. Right field is taken by Rena Ayala. I'm gonna let him hit. Here's Jimmy Hall. 80 strikeouts. 80 RBIs, and he swings and misses strike rate.
One out. Bases empty.
Got Allison and Becky. Allison. He takes a lead. And Higgins, 16 saves.
1 out. Man on first.
1 out for Becky. I think they'll let him hit. Fly ball to left, Howard makes the catch, and now Kindle is the next.
2 outs. Man on first.
The potential 3rd out. Kindle is not good. They're not allowing it. They're gonna let Mincher come in. Who's his out? Don Mincher is gonna come in, and he will block. Obviously, you're going to.
2 outs. Men on first and second.
Obviously, you're going to get a pinch hitter, and it will be Frank Coelchi is going to come in. He's hit. Big hit. And it's now 4-3. Crazy.
2 outs. Men on second and third.
To get to Rich Rollins. No, it's 2nd and 3rd. You gotta get one more out. They're gonna pitch to Solio. It's a base hit. And that 2 is in. Washington blows it. It's a 5-4 Twins win.
Wins a close one.
They win the walk-off still. Washington cannot believe it. They botched it. Higgins botched the save for Sile, that 2 RBI single. So now, yeah, it's 2-3. We can't have a tie in the National League. American League, right? Autoplay. Autoplay today. And see the other scores. 61 Yankees win 7-1. 67 Red Sox preparing for the final. And the 68 Tigers beat Orioles. Orioles know they can't win, but they're playing the spoilers, if you will. All right, so let's go back to San Francisco. And it'll be the Giants and the Mets. Giants still up by 1. They got to feel relief. But the Phillies did their job.
Replay Radio is live from San Francisco. Top of first.
From Candlestick. Top of the 7th, it's still 1-0 for the Giants. Here's Ken Boswell. Base hit. And that is going to be the first hit off of Marichal. And it's just a single. So the no-hitter is broken up.
Well, men on first.
I just wanted to see if the no-hitter. So 1-0 to the 9th. 3-0. Marshall's down the bump. AG, Boswell, and Cleon. Hit to Pagan. Yeah.
1 out. Bases empty.
Boswell is not going to. They're not going to let him hit. They're going to let Weiss hit. See how crafty he can be. Fair play. Is this? Nope. It's just a dribbler to Marichal. He knows he's got to flip it. You got him. Marichal does the job. 1 more out.
2 out. Bases empty.
Clem Jones says he's going to not be the last out. He isn't. He walked. Now Chamsky.
2 out. Men on first.
They're shaking their head. It would be Sabota who's going to come in to pinch hit. Hit to Hiller. Out. And the Mets get that one tiny little base hit by Boswell.
Wins the game.
Otherwise, Marichal would have had a no-no. That would have been amazing if he had a no-hitter. A one-hit shutout by Marichal. That sets up pretty good. They now know that if the Phillies do their job, then the Giants will take second place. And of course, they know they'll be headed to Milwaukee automatically. But the Cardinals don't want to go home.
Replay Radio is live from
Philadelphia Stadium.
Top of first.
Or Shaq Park. I still call it Shaq Park. 1-1 tie. 8th inning, 9th inning. 1-1 tie headed to the top of the 9th. We got Flood, Cepeda, and Shannon for the Cardinals against Chris Short. And about the third, Allen will get him. 1 down.
1 out. Bases empty.
Here's Cepeda. Doubles in the corner. That's a big hit for the Cardinals.
1 out. Men on second.
Here's Mike Shannon for broadcaster. They will intentionally walk him to get to Romano.
1 out. Men on first and second.
From the Phillies, they're yanking him. It's the great Roger Maris. People forget he was a Cardinal. Maris, nice play by the left. Possible double play. Did they get him? No. Cepeda survives.
2 out.
If it was a radio, it would have been a hit. Now you got Bobby Tolley. They're going to get killed, and it will be Ed Spezio. I'm actually surprised they let Chris Short pitch. Might as well. Oh, he hit him. Now Max goes up, and they will probably... Yeah, now you got it.
2 out. Bases loaded.
Yeah, we got a runner on third. I think that's what the plan was. And it will be Dallas Green who will come up to pitch. 2-6 with 4 saves. Can't believe it would be the manager of the Cubs and Phillies. Don Maxwell there, not taking their chances on. And it will be Tim McIver. Grandma of the Briggs, got him. McCarver thought he was safe.
No runs, 1
bases
hit,
uprooted.
3 left on.
Now,
Bottom of
can
the
the
9th.
Phillies score and throw the Cardinals under the bus and help the Giants take that second seed? Shortstop will be Broussard. Catcher will be McIver. Right field will be Spezio. So Dallas Green would go first, but no, it will be Durable. Ground ball to Shannon, out. 1 down.
1 out. Bases empty.
You got Cookie Rojas. No. It will be Gonzalez who will take the swings. Hit to Cepeda, out. 1 out. 2 out, so it's me.
2 out.
Here's
Bases
Johnny
empty.
Carlson, 100 RBIs. Hit to Broussard, got him. No luck. We go to the 10th.
And just like that, the inning's over. Top of the 10th.
And they need a pitcher. Oh yeah, they do need a pitcher. And it'll be, well, Horner is coming out. It will be Johnson. Alex Johnson's coming in. And it will be Clipstein. Durin. Ryan Durin, Wild Thing, is going to come in to pitch. He's only pitched 3 innings this year, but guy's got to come in. He did play for the Yankees way back when. Center field now goes to Gonzalez. And Alex Johnson. But by my rules, in extra innings, you have to let the first guy on.
No outs.
Now you got Brock, Javier, and Flood. I know what the Cardinals are going to do. Here's Brock.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
Boom. Second base punt. Allen sees this. But he bobbled it. And Johnson will move to second, Brock to first. Oh boy.
No outs.
Got Javier to get to
first
Flood.
and second. The first baseman is playing in.
They shake their hand. Javier is going to stay in right now. They shake their heads. They're not going to intentionally walk Javier because Flood. Javier decides to bunt. They're in. Ooh boy. He bobbles it. Second error of the day. Bases are now loaded for Flood.
No outs. Bases loaded.
And yes, the Phillies will get the same treatment. First runner on. Here's Flood. He gets a base hit. It's 2-1 now. Will Brock? Brock stays at third.
No outs. Bases loaded.
Cepeda, Shannon,
They brought the infield in.
well, you can't really do much. Here's Cepeda. Got him. Turn says, let me
One
finish.
out.
Let me
Bases loaded. They brought the infield in.
Here's Shannon. Strikeout or flyout? Is it a strikeout? It's a fly ball to center. Sac fly by Shannon makes it 3-1.
2 outs. Men on first and second.
Duran is pretty much gone. It will be Rick Wise who will come up. 1 and 2. He wouldn't be the pitcher he would be for years. Here's Broussard. He came in at shortstop. And he's out. But the Cardinals do put 2 in the middle.
2 runs.
They're trying to force a
1-6 and 2 left on.
situation.
Bottom of the 10th.
On the 10th, Taylor will come up. He will be intentionally walked, obviously. They need a pick. They need a closer. And Willis is the closer. Ron Willis is the closer. Wait a minute. Wasn't he the closer in 69? Ray Washburn. Yeah, anyway, here's Ron Willis to pitch to Taylor, and obviously the rules apply. He has to walk him. Taylor, Taylor. I think
No
they know
outs,
what
man on
they're
first.
going to do. Here's Dick Allen. Say goodbye! Looky chicky do! I think Dick Allen died this year, didn't he?
No outs. Bases empty.
Let me go back to my thing. I think he died. Didn't he? Oh, he died in 2020. He didn't die this year. Okay. He didn't die. He died in 2020, but he didn't die in 2024. I thought he did. So Willis is pissed off. He's given up runs. So Washburn is going to come in to pitch. Danny Cater. Well, it's a tie game. They're not going to go with Cater. They're going to go with Herrnstein. Yeah, they're going to go with John Herrnstein. Deep fly ball, but Spizu makes the catch. 1 down.
1 out. Bases empty.
Briggs. Did they bring Triangles in? Briggs is out. It will be Covington who will come in to pinch hit. It's 3-3. Uh-oh, that could be gone. That could be gone. Oh, dance! Oh, that's just a single. I thought Covington had just hit a home run to win the Giants a spot in Milwaukee.
1 out. Men on first.
No! There's Triangles. They're not trusting him. They'll be Morrow. Ruben Amaro Sr. busted. Pitch. And he come back into Washburn. He's got to throw. He'll throw the second. He's got to throw the second. He's got to throw the first. So a double play by Washburn.
And they turn their third double play of the game.
And Philly does score twice, but they can't
2 runs.
win the game.
2 hits. And none left on. Top of the 11th.
Top of the 11th. So Wise will stay on. Catcher will be... Who do you put at catcher? Well, let's see. Left field first is Hernstein. First base is Amaro. So who's the catcher going to be? Alex Johnson. Yep. Alex Johnson's going to come in to catch. So we got Spezio, McIver, and the pitcher spot. That's right. Spezio takes a walk. Now that actually counts. Well, the rules in the other getting on is you have to put him in you don't have to put the first guy on. Here's McIver. Fly ball, right field, Callus makes the catch. One now.
One out, man on first.
Washburn obviously can't hit. So it will be Steve Huntz. Will come in. It's a hit and run. But he strikes out. Let's Spezio does go second because Johnson is supposed to be his catcher.
Two outs, man on second.
2 outs for Lou Rock. He's an icon. He takes a walk. You don't want to do that. Javier is coming up.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Wise is a little nervous. And a fly out. But he got it out. St. Louis can't do the
No runs, no hits, and 2 left on. Bottom of the 11th.
They need a pitcher. Bobby Wine's gonna pinch hit for him. They're gonna pinch hit, and it will be Thomas. Not that Frank Thomas, but that Frank Thomas. And yes, Bob Gibson is gonna come in. They're gonna let Bob Gibson pitch. 8-13. That's unlike him. Anyway, Frank Thomas at the bump. Thomas, base hit. So yeah, base runner. Yeah.
No outs, men on first.
Wise is gone.
The third baseman is playing in.
Wise is obviously gone. And it will be Shockley who will come in to pinch hit. Takes 2 balls from Gibson.
No outs, men on first. The third baseman is playing in.
What up? Here's the pitch to Shockley. Hit or miss. Looks like a miss. It is a miss. Shockley thought he could do it, but no.
1 out, man on first.
1 out for Gonzalez. Yeah, they can't really do too much. Right. Gonzalez, he strikes out. That's 2. And Bob Gibson is mean.
2 outs, man on first.
A meaty pitcher with the strikeouts. Here's Callison. That's it. Making it single. First and second. And Tony Taylor.
2 outs, men on first and
Did
second.
he help the it was possible ball base action. But McIver's a good pitch.
2 outs, men on first and second.
So can the Phillies score a run and help the Giants take that second spot in the job? And out. Nope. Gibson does his job.
No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left on.
Under the 12.
Top of the 12.
Then you need a pitcher, right? Yep. I need a new shortstop. Shortstop will be Phillips. Adolfo Phillips will come in by shortstop. The new pitcher will be Klipstein. Johnny Klipstein is going to come in to pitch. Flood, base hit or miss. It might be a hit. It is a hit, so Flood gets a hit. So they don't walk Cicada because the first guy has to be
No outs, man on first. The third baseman is playing in.
I know I could have played the rule in the 10th as well, but most games don't last. Shortstop, Adolfo, double play. Pivot. It is a double play. 6, 4, 3 million to bank pitching. And the Cardinals are fuming.
2 outs, base is empty.
Here's Shannon. Hit to Gonzalez. What will Tony do? What can he do? Is it a hit? Oh, it's a hit. It is a hit by Shannon. Big hit. Just a single.
2 outs, man on first.
He's Broussard. Yeah, he hasn't had 3 at bats, so he has to hit. And he strikes out. Klipstein does his job.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 12.
Bottom of the 12th. Gibson to Dick Allen. Allen hits it to Javier, who gets him out, which means Bernstein will go to first base because
1 out, base
the rule is that you must have a guy at first base. Talking about Bernstein. And it will be Johnson.
1 out, man on
Making
first.
catcher. Johnson to Shannon. Off his glove. Base hit. Goes in second. Alan Morrow has a chance to win it.
1 out.
Third straight inning that the Phillies could walk it off. With that hit! Winston! The Phillies win! They did it! The Phillies walk off the Cardinals again! St. Louis is fuming. They cut it, and Bob Gibson was on the bump. Like Chris Short, your hero, but the Cardinals lose. The Giants are 32nd and a spot in Milwaukee, so we don't need to have the final day for the Giants or the Phillies. The Cardinals had a great chance. They had a better chance against the 64 Phillies, and they botched it. So Washington, Minnesota. All Minnesota has to do is win. If Minnesota loses, it's one game, winner take all.
Replay Radio is live from Minnesota. Top of the first.
Top of the seventh. It is 5-0 Twins. Well, this is over. Washington cannot believe it. Jim Perry will do his job, and the Twins will take second place and will head to Boston.
1 out, base is empty.
Washington can only dream. Ted Williams can only dream. Ready to go back to Boston and stick it to his former franchise.
1 out, man on first.
But he won't. We now know it will be the 65 Twins facing the 67 Red Sox in the ALCS. Boston and Minnesota, for that matter, have to be happy
1 out,
that
man on
the
second.
rules were hindering the 61 Orioles and 61 Yankees, and the 69 Orioles, because they both won their respective tournaments. Fly ball left, no setbacks to catch, 2 down. 1 second. Get my button. Just one more out. That's a ball. Perry's could be struggling. Got Colin.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Oh, base action. Osborne pitch. Oh boy, did Jim Perry fuck it up? No! Did not.
2 outs, men on first and second.
They're like, fuck it, we need some hits. Epstein, get in there. Rare play. It's a 2, so it's a dribbler back to Perry. He's gonna find somebody. He does. He gets it out, and Washington
Wins the
are
game
out.
easy.
Minnesota's got a date with Boston,
Until next time,
as the Giants have a date with Milwaukee. We now know what's happening. Stigman beats Schellenbach. So we now know what happens. And so the final standings are as follows. Baltimore wins, the Yankees are second, but as I said, they both are disqualified because they've won their respective seasons, 61-69. The 67 Red Sox win. Minnesota swept Washington and will head to Boston for the ALCS. The National League, Milwaukee beat the Giants by 7. St. Louis was oh so close, but the Giants survived by 1 game. They did lose the last game, but it didn't mean anything. It meant peanuts. So, let's just set up the new postseason. The 1960s World Series. 1969, 60s. Okay, so let's just make sure we did everything right. 1960 TD. So, it is the 1961 Yankees. Yeah, right. I toyed with you. So, the 60 Braves taking on the 62 San Francisco Giants. Whereas Boston gets the home series against Minnesota. So that means it's best of 7 both ways, and we'll see what happens. So, DH for all teams, and great postseason. Alright, so the 1960s World Series, just to let you know, that's what will happen. Boston best of 7 against Minnesota, and Milwaukee best of 7 against San Francisco. The best on best, and we'll see what happens. here. You have a 75% chance of making a seed. Just want to tell you. And none of these teams are from seasons I have. So the fourth place team will be the fourth place team and we'll have a good chance. Anyhow, I'm Jeff Diamond Nadu.